Good afternoon. Today we learned about order of operations. Order of operations states that when you are given a problem, such as these, with more than one operation in the same expression, then you have to follow a specific order in which to solve the problem. So we begin here and we talked about gems. So this is in our notes. You start with anything that involves a grouping. So any time you see a parentheses or brackets, or even anything above or below a fraction bar can be considered a grouping. For example, this A plus B, because it's on the top of a fraction bar, it is considered a group. If there's just one letter or number on the bottom of the fraction bar, that's also considered a group, but you don't have to solve first. A plus B, you would have to solve. The next thing that you would solve in the order of operations, the next step, is if you have any exponents. So anytime you see any exponents in your problem, you're going to go ahead and solve for the exponents. Next would be the multiplication or division, and it doesn't matter which one you do first, as long as you're reading the problem from left to right. So if multiplication happens first and then division, then you're going to do the multiplication first. But if the multiplication is seen from left to right before if the division is seen before the multiplication, then you can do the division first. The last step is subtraction or addition. Same rule as multiplication division, you can do either one first, whichever one comes first if you're reading from left to right. Okay. Here's an example of a problem. We have, I'm just going to copy a problem from the paper, 4 plus 3 in parentheses times 3 minus 2. So here's my problem. If I follow the gems, I know that I have to look for groupings first. Now right here I see a grouping. So I'm going to underline the grouping I see because I want to let myself know this is the part of the problem I want to focus on. And then I'm going to solve. 4 plus 3 is 7. Now then we just copy down the rest of the problem. So 7, I'm just going to check my homework. 4, 7 times 3 minus 2. Now I have no more grouping symbols in my problem. 7 times 3 minus 2. I also don't have any exponents in my problem, so I don't have to worry about that. Now I'm going to worry about multiplication or division. Now if I go from left to right, I see right away, I have a multiplication sign. So I'm going to start with the multiplication sign. 7 times 3 is 21, so I write that down below. And then I go ahead and I just copy the rest of the problem. Now I don't have any more multiplication or division, so now I just have one problem left, subtraction. The last step would be addition or subtraction. 21 minus 2. So the final answer is 19, and then I would circle it.